Now let's take a look at this week's college football rankings brought to you by Prudential. Now there's no change in the top 4 teams this week. Missouri drops 4 spots to number 11. The Tigers are back to where they opened the season in the preseason poll. Michigan climbs 6 spots to number 12, the biggest jump by any school in this week's poll. But Des, you had some strong words for your team.
Who you got, Des? Yeah, with Colston kind of questionable and the quarterback change, I think there's just too much going on right now in Ann Arbor. I think the Trojans walk away with a victory over Michigan.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. What's that? Are we okay?
So, Des, you picked USC. Can you tell us why?
Well, you know, some people call it reverse psychology. Nick Saban calls it reverse rat poison. So about a few weeks ago, I was in Ann Arbor to interview Sharon Moore, and I ran into Donovan Edwards, and I was with my sons, and we talked, and then Donovan said, hey, man, we're going to prove you wrong, like that. And my son's like, Dad, what is he talking about? I said, he's referring to my pick before the season started with Oregon being the Big Ten champs. I said, son, that tells me 2 things. They listen, but not only that, they care. So fast forward to last week, I looked at the schedule and realized that Michigan was playing at 3:30. I said, 3:30? If I pick USC, they will definitely hear this, and this will motivate them to go out there and prove me wrong. So my game is always mental, baby. I love it when the plan comes together.
Oh, we love you, Des. We love it. You're just so diabolical over there. All right. Well, it worked out. It worked out. It was gritty, but it worked out. All right, Pete, on a little bit more of a serious note, you have an update on tight end Colston Loveland. Can you give that to us?
Yeah, Colston Loveland missed the USC game after injuring his shoulder the prior week. He's still going to be questionable for Minnesota. They're testing the range of motion in that shoulder, Victoria, and they'll see. It'll be closer to a game-time decision of whether he'll be able to go on Saturday. The good news for Des in Michigan, Will Johnson left the game, went to the locker room. He's fine. He's expected back. That's a deep exhale. He has 2 pick-sixes this year and is the best corner in college football.
All right. Well, that will be a big one, too. Now, Sam, real quickly, this is a gritty style of winning for Michigan. They're really scraping the bottom of the barrel. How do you think they can keep this up?
Oh, they can keep it up because of their defense. Josiah Stewart, 4 quarterback hurries, 3 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, and a win. Talk about Will Johnson's pick-6. This defense in the running game can actually propel this team to victories. Now, they do play Oregon, which will be a big test. So that'll be the real game I'm looking forward to in a couple weeks.
Well, I think between that and then also Dez's diabolical plan, they're in a good position. So we shall see what he's got up his sleeve.